What's up guys, it is Charzzariah and welcome back to another episode of Earthbound. In the last episode, we reached the Stonehenge base and found that Dr. Andonut's Orange Kids, Mr. Saturn, all those guys have gone missing. So we have come down here to find out what has happened to them, and in between episodes, you may notice that our party has jumped up quite a bit in levels. I think they're all about maybe 15 levels higher than what they previously were, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, they have had a lot of leveling done, courtesy of this item, the Sword of Kings. If you remember in the last episode, I said I was going to basically off-screen grind for this weapon until I found it, and I did that, and 6 hours later, and 15 levels higher, we finally have one, so there you go. Sword of Kings. I didn't want to really, like, show the grinding or anything like that. Basically, I explained it in the last episode. You just equip the Casey Bat to Ness, and you fight the Starman Supers around here because your damage is enough to basically get one-shot kills and just wait for him to drop it. I think I actually ended up finding it by using Jeff's spy ability in a battle that I didn't get a first strike on. But, yeah, so that's what happened there. But I don't think we've actually encountered a Starman Super before this point, so I guess I'll have to do the bio for it. So we will actually fight these guys, show you guys the souped up party that we now have. The heavy bazooka, and let's use the Sword of Kings to show how powerful it is. Fighter beam, that's fine. Also, I'm fairly... Oh, okay, yeah, that's the atomic powered robot's health, that's fine. In any battle that you are fighting a Starman Super, you want to take out the Starman Super first, for the pure fact that the Starman Super can cast Life Up. Oh no, sorry, not Life Up. Healing Omega, which I believe Ness and Pooh both know. And basically what that does is it revives fallen enemies. Also, this is going to be a problem because I should have killed that Starman first. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh boy. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're okay. Everything's fine. 3000 and Nesker another level, of course. One thing I will say, if you want to grind for the Sword of Kings, beware. Do not get up to level 99. There is a super level up coming up in a little bit, and you don't want to be level 99 for it, otherwise you will not receive the super level up, and yeah, that'd kind of suck. So, just going over, I believe we had, did we have Life Up Omega last time? Well, anyway, Life Up Omega will heal the entire party, and Pooh now has Healing Omega, which brings people back to life 100% of the time, full money refund. So let's heal Jeff and Pooh with Life Up Omega, just because I'm lazy, and also, I believe Ness learnt the power of, yes, Rocking, and I believe Flash Omega, Deadly PSI attack, which only Ness can use. It's Psychokinetic Wave generated by concentration that deals each enemy about 640 points of damage. So it's a pretty good attack. And then Flash, Glorious Rays of Light, have high probability of destroying all enemies on the field seen in a single strike. So, yeah. We have quite a few powerful attacks with us now, courtesy of the Sword of Kings. Also, PSI Caramel, which is immediately interrupted by a battle, which is going to be, yeah, something that I noticed while battling these guys for the Sword of Kings. If you fight two at a time, they're never going to be two Starman Supers, or at least I never fought two Starman Supers. It's always a Starman and a Starman, like a Starman and a Starman Super. And I'm going to take out the Starman Super just because don't really want him to revive that one that we previously just knocked out. And this should actually kill the Starman. Oh, wow, okay. I was expecting the Starman B to go down from that, but I guess I was wrong. Also, if I sound in any way different in this episode, it's because over the past couple of days I have had a bit of a cold, bit sick with the cold, and I didn't really feel up to recording any episodes because when I'd wake up in the morning my voice would sound absolutely horrible, and today it didn't sound as bad, so I thought I would record a couple of episodes because I really miss playing this game. Like, I have really missed playing this game. Like, ever since, because I was able to grind out for the Sword of Kings, while I wasn't feeling too great because I'm not recording anything. I could just sit in my bed and just run around in circles, grinding out Starman Supers. But, yeah, I couldn't progress the story at all, which, you know, we are getting close to the end, and we're getting close to some of my favorite parts of this game. So I really, really, really wanted to get back to the great parts of this game, because once we, well, I was about to say once we leave here, but even once you enter this part of the game, like the end of you basically enter end game. Like, I'm gonna say basically, yeah, once you enter this part of the game, you're basically entering end game. Please take my son along. He may look like a regular small mouse, but he can lead you to an exit if you're lost in a maze. Will you take one of my sons? Yes, he's a tough boy. Give me your items. Alright, we got an exit mouse. I'd highly recommend that you pick up an exit mouse, because you don't really want to trek through the Stonehenge base all over again once you finished it. So now we're in a quite interesting room that is quite a bit of a maze and has quite a few different items in it. And that's not nice. Also, the military Octobot. I'm not sure that we fought this enemy before, so I believe it is going to get its own bio. Because I know we fought the Marauder Octobot a couple of episodes ago, but I don't think we fought the military Octobot. Also, are you serious? It's, yep, on guard, okay. That makes sense, because I was like, why am I not dealing a lot of damage to this Starman Super? They normally don't take, like, they're normally not this defensive, but yeah, that explains it. Bash, 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 bash. So yeah, now Pooh is actually, you know, it's a viable strategy for Pooh to bash now that he has the Sword of Kings, because the Sword of Kings is the only offensive weapon that Pooh can use. And so now that he has it, it is quite useful. There are, of course, every other character in the game has their own ultimate weapon. I'm weighing up whether or not I want to go for them. The Sword of Kings is the only one that actually you have a chance to miss, because once you once you are finished here in the Stonehenge base and you beat the boss of this area, you can come back, but the enemies won't be here anymore, so you only have one shot to get the Sword of Kings when you come here the first time. So if like every other, I think, yeah, every other like secret weapon. Oh wait, okay, apparently I was wrong. You can fight 2 Starman Supers. Forget everything that I say. Yeah, you have a chance to get every other secret weapon. You can fight those enemies that drop those multiple times, but the Starman Super you only got one shot at, so you kind of need to do it on your first run through, and then you can worry about it later. So what I might do is when we get close to the end, like close to the end of the actual end of the game. Also, how is that a back attack? You know what, I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just going to take the back attack and beat these guys. Also, sorry that this is devolving. There are a lot of enemies in the Stonehenge base, like a lot of enemies, and at the moment it's kind of just devolving into battle after battle after battle. It's getting to be a little bit like Pokemon, where you just go battle after battle after battle. But we're getting some decent XP from it. Like, what's everyone's levels? I'm pretty sure like Ness is. Ooh, the Pixie's bracelet. This is a very good item. I think, yeah, we'll equip that to Ness, I think. Although, what does the Pixie bracelet do again? Help. Must be equipped on your arm. It increases your defense, helps keep you from being hypnotized, and it also increases your luck. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is not the best bracelet in the game. There is another bracelet that'll be coming up. That is another red rot from an enemy, surprise, surprise, later on in the game. Which... See, that one I'd feel less inclined to grind for, just because, like, it's near the end of the game, and it's a similar thing to the Starman Supers, where you can only really fight these enemies once, and it's not an ultimate weapon, so I feel less inclined to actually try and grind for it. So, we'll see. But, through this door, we find everyone who was kidnapped. We find Tony, the Mr. Saturn, Dr. Andonauts, Apple Kid, a hippie, and worst of all, they kidnapped Mr. T. I can't breathe. Ah. Oh no, I can't see anything. Jeff, where is Jeff? KO, can breathe. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh no, Mr. Saturn's just having a nice old time in there, it would seem. Next room. So beyond this point seems to be whatever is causing all of this calamity. What's everyone looking at health-wise? Ness is full health, Polo's full health, Jeff's not full health, and neither is Pooh. Do we have any brain food lunches? That'd be real swell. Brain food lunch, yes. Let's give that to Pooh. Oh, it's pretty good. maxed out. 5 PP. Oh wait, maybe Pooh only was missing 5 PP. Yes, he was. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. It's still like fully healed him, so I'm not gonna complain. Oh, there's another brain food lunch for Paula actually. Then Paula, they don't maxed out. 46 PP. So everyone should be fully healed, not max PP. Fully healed, max PP. Oh wait, no, right, yeah, just not fully healed either. Oh right, yeah, Paula had full HP, right. Well actually, what I can just do is I can just give a PSI Caramel to Ness. 20 PP, it's good enough. Super Bomb, give that to Jeff, because he needs it. Also, as with any boss, multi-bottle rockets. If you've got a couple of them, yeah, this boss isn't going to be too hard. What do we got? Bananas. Everyone's... Oh wait, no, Jeff's not on full health yet. Let's give the banana to Jeff. Jeff ate it. 28 HP. What else do I have? I have brain food launch, but I don't really want to use that on Jeff. I got a hand-aid. Yo, let's use the hand-aid. We've been holding onto the hand-aid for ages. Let's just use it. There we go. So everyone's fully healed. Ness almost has full PP. Yeah, we're looking good. Alright. Let us head through the door. Now, here's an interesting little tidbit before we talk to this guy. In this game, there is mentioning of, I believe BuzzBuzz mentioned it in the beginning of the game, the Apple of Enlightenment. Many people believe this thing that the Starman is standing in front of to be the Apple of Enlightenment. This is not the case. We do see the Apple of Enlightenment later, but this is not it. I will let you guys know when we... Well, you know what? I was going to say I'll let you guys know when we see the Apple of Enlightenment, but it's going to be kind of obvious when we see it. So, you know what? Let's just talk to this lad here. Talk to this lad here. What was... Good grief. You're much stronger than our intelligence has indicated. We were not prepared for that eventuality. The prophecy from the Apple of Enlightenment may be true, but you must not underestimate us. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Starman Deluxe. Free with a large fries and Coke from any McDonald's. Ask us... No, I'm not going to go into that. Yes, this guy can be actually quite annoying. He has the potential to cast PK Starstorm Alpha. So, using I believe it's a PSI Shield Omega, probably a good idea. I do not remember if he has a PSI Shield. I kind of want to use Freeze on him just to see what'll happen. But, the main thing, Bottle Rocket, use him. Also, actually no, Paula can cast Shield Omega. Yeah, so I'll... How much? How much PSI is that? Oh, 42. For some reason I read that as 420. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Multi-bottle rocket. And Pooh will have cast... We haven't cast Magnet, but he's fine for PSI. We'll have him cast Freeze, I suppose. So Shield. Ness's body was protected by a Psychic Shield, Paula's body was protected by a Psychic Shield, Jeff's body was protected by a Psychic Power Shield, and Pooh's body was protected by a Psychic Power Shield. Damn it, I couldn't get all of them out perfectly. Oh dear. Oh, that's very not good. Oh, that's very bad. Jeff, please kill him now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So, don't use PSI attacks on him, just use the multi-bottle rocket on it. Just don't use any PSI, just use the multi-bottle rocket. Otherwise, Pooh will die. Oh. Good grief. Sorry for that cough there. I had a little tickle in my throat. When you defeated the Starman DX, the Stonehenge base ceased functioning. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to heal the crap out of Pooh, because damn, he took 542 damage, and even though he didn't take the brunt of it, that still wasn't good. So... Oh. I have a really strong tickle in my throat today. Jeez, what's going on? I was scared, but I knew I'd be saved if I courageously just sat here and waited long enough. That's what I thought, but I began to lose hope. I'm so glad you saved me after all. So yes, now that we defeated the Starman Deluxe, all the people are saved. Hooray! And our chance to find the Sword of Kings is gone. So, yeah, that is basically... If you don't have it before finding that guy, and you want it, make sure you get it, because after you beat that guy, you can't get it back. What have you got to say, Apple Kid? I expected there to be about a 7% chance that you would rescue me. I just thought it was a good opportunity to meet Mr. Saturn. I also got to meet Dr. Andonuts. See you! Oh, good grief. What? You're looking for the book Overcoming Shyness? I returned it to the One-Night Library. Please use the book to help the Shy Tender tribe. Anyway, because I knew you, I had an experience. Wow, I was kidnapped by some of Gygas's toadies. Toadies? Alright. Dr. Reynolds, what have you got to say? Since our imprisonment is now over, I want to start on the Faceless Order as soon as possible. Oh, I almost forgot to thank you. Thank you. Don't worry about us. You've got more important things to do. And lastly, let's talk to Tony. Jeff, buddy. Oh me, oh my. He came to rescue me. Pal? Oh Ness. I'm Tony. I'm Jeff's best friend. I've known him for the longest time. Also, that's not the last guy we're going to talk to. We are, of course, going to talk to Mr. T. I was kidnapped while milking a cow on the farm. I didn't think they'd get a ransom. They'd get a ransom by kidnapping little old me. I mean, I suppose you're right, but we are now going to use the exit mouse to get on out of here. And out we go. And into a battle we go. Can we just skip this battle? Yes! Nice. But now that we have made it through the rest of the Stonehenge base and we have rescued Tony, Mr. Saturn, Mr. T, Dr. Ananuts, and all the rest of them, I think this will be a pretty good way to end the episode. Also, I don't really want to keep coughing and, like, it's not sounding good on the audio, I'm assuming. So I'll probably cut most of the coughs out that I've been doing. But, yeah, I don't really want to subject you guys to more of that. So, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like down below. Also, if you like the sound of me banging my controller on my desk, also be sure to subscribe, because that's a regular occurrence these days, my god. Yeah, if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like down below, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. If you have any feedback, please leave it down in the comments down below. I read every single comment, I appreciate them all, and I really enjoy interacting with you guys. Also, if you think anyone out there would enjoy this content, please be sure to share it with them. The more people enjoying my videos, the better. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode, where we are going to the One at Library to find the book on overcoming shyness. See you guys then. Also, sorry for the crappy audio in this episode because of my cold. Bye bye.